video 2, continuation of common source amplifier circuit without source resistance. In previous video, we were briefly discussed about this circuit. So CC1, in that CC1, CC2 and CS, high, it will provide the high impedance. The range of this capacitor are microfarad range or tens of microfarad. It provides the high impedance to the circuit, so such a way that it can allow the low frequency signal and it will block the high frequency signal. At the same time, it will block the DC signal also. Should not be affect the current source. That's why bypass capacitor is connected across the current source. So the signals will not disturb the current source because the current source will maintain the circuit in stable mode. So now we are going to see the signal equivalent circuit. We are going to see the signal equivalent circuit. We know that. What do you mean by signal equivalent circuit? Only signal will be appearing in the circuit, remaining biasing signal. That means the signal used to bias the circuit, that has to be eliminated. Only the pure signal components will be present in the circuit, remaining part will be eliminated. That means based on the signal, the remaining element will be replaced by the respective internal impedance. That we know that current source, if it is current source, it's act as a open circuit. If voltage source, we have to replace as short circuit, right? So the relevant, how first we'll see that what is the equivalent signal circuit we'll see. After that, simplified equivalent circuit we will see. First we are going to see the equivalent signal circuit. See here, equivalent signal circuit. We can see here only signal component, the V signal input. This input is nothing but it is not DC signal, it is actually AC. Natural signal is a AC signal, but the frequency of the signal is less. This signal will be amplified with the help of this MOSFET. That amplified output, we are going to get at the output side. Okay, that means RL side. See here, already we know that I want to know only signal equivalent circuit. For that, we are going to replace the biasing element has to be replaced by the respective internal impedance. That means voltage source will be short circuit, current source will be open circuit. See here in our original circuit, the current source were there, we are replaced by the open circuit. Here, our previous circuit, the original circuit, the VDD were there, that is biasing battery. So that has to be replaced by short circuit. So that means the plus was connected here, negative has to be connected to the ground. So that has to be shorted directly. Your VDD here, VDD point is shorted. Same here. After that, your minus VSS were there. That means minus VSS were there. So minus VSS plus that plus point has to be connected to the ground. So finally, this has to be replaced by short circuit. So finally, this open, again short, again it's a grounded. Then what about the capacitors? CC1, CC2 and CS capacitors. These are the capacitor. How it will react based on the low frequency input signal. The capacitor will act as a high impedance. High impedance means for low frequency, it can be act as a short circuit. So this has to be shorter. CC1 is shorter. Same way, the output also, only we are amplifying the amplitude. We are not amplifying the frequency. We are not varying the frequency. So for same low frequency, here also it will act as a short circuit. So capacitor were replaced by the short circuit. Here also capacitor is replaced by short circuit. So remaining parts are as usual, it's present. So RG, because the biasing time we are used the current source technique method. So RG retaining acetate, remaining part under retaining acetate. Again, simplified equivalent circuit is this. Can you able to see here? Same circuit. Here again simplified form of signal circuit, signal equivalent circuit. The one more simplification is happen here. One is what? MOSFET is replaced by the equivalent circuit. This is a MOSFET equivalent circuit. We know that this is gate, this is drain, this bottom is source. So what will happen? Gate and source is open. Already we were know it. Model small signal equivalent circuit of MOSFET. So gate to gate to gate to source is open. The VGS is appearing between gate to source. VGS is applying between gate to source and MOSFET. Drain to source, drain current will flow. ID drain current, and across that the drain current is vary with respect to VDS. So across that RD. That means the drop RD is based on your ID is changed with respect to VDS also. So this is what MOSFET is replaced by respective internal impedance. The remaining part are connected as it is. That means what? At drain side RD is connected. This RD is connected. The RD is connected at the drain part and another part is grounded. Next RL is connected at the drain and another part is grounded. Next RG at gate side it is connected with respect to ground. This is a ground part. That means source part. Source also connected finally ground. Next this gate side R signal is connected via V signal. This is the equivalent circuit of common source amplifier without source resistance. You can see that this is the corresponding circuit, right? So same circuit only. This is the MOSFET equivalent circuit. This is a MOSFET equivalent. Remaining part has connected as it is. Okay. Now we are going to find the V naught. That means voltage across RL. How can we find V naught? Voltage across RL. We know that this is current. ID. We can know that R naught, RD, RL. These three are in parallel. Correct? R naught is drain with respect to source. That source is finally connected to the ground. Here also RD connected to the ground. RL also connected to the ground. So this part, that means output side part, one is constant current source. We can write instead of 3, we can write only 1. This is V naught with respect to that V naught. This is instead of 3 resistance, we can make it as R naught parallel with RD parallel with RL. Correct? This is what? GM into VGS. Correct? This is your input side, VGS. Right? Now, current source. Now, current source parallel with the resistance. So what we can do? Convert into voltage source. Voltage source series with the resistance, then it become open circuit. This can be replaced by voltage source like this, +2 minus series with the resistance. Within the point only we are going to find the V naught output voltage. This is what multiply I into R become voltage. So Gm into VGS into parallel resistance. That means R naught parallel with R. That means small R naught small R naught. This one R naught. That's right. Small R naught. Capital RD parallel with RL. This is your V naught because the open. This is open. So voltage, the current will be 0. So your V naught is representing this. This is nothing but Gm into VGS R naught R the parallel with RD parallel with RL. This is your V naught. Now we are going to see the open circuit voltage. Overall, sorry, not open circuit, overall voltage gain. We are going to see overall voltage gain. From the circuit, we are going to find overall voltage gain. We know that what is overall voltage gain? We are going to see the overall voltage gain.